What is up, everybody? What is up? If Taylor Swift is too loud, which I'm thinking she might be, I'm gonna go ahead and turn it down. Turn it down. It's okay, baby. It's just 30 minutes. And it might be shorter if people don't come in. I was trying to sleep. It didn't work out too good for me. I don't need any lights. Carcandondia, if you want a question answered, and it doesn't have to pertain to love, I don't do that. You're the only one in here right now. I can read for you instantly. But I need to know why you're in here. What the fuck? My dog's acting cuckoo crazy. Come on, Zulika. You are proof that I know what I'm doing. My candle is lit, but my hoodie is not. There we go. Get up here. Oh my God. My little MGK hoodies. I mean, little beanies. Ask a question. I was woken up to answer questions. Ask your questions. I'm just going to sit here for 30 minutes. And then I'll be back at 8 p.m. where my normal clients will know to come ask their questions. I almost never answer questions for free. But, you know what? I want to know if this is actually Nicole. Who knows what is your live about? Okay, we're not doing that right now. All of my friends from high school, even my frenemies, Jessica Rodriguez has asked me to marry her. That's real talk, Christy. I obviously turned it down respectfully. I've been with my husband for 25 years in July. Not to say that I don't like to play on the side and that people don't know that about me, but she ain't one of them. I will let all of you join. Ask your questions. This is a rapid fire type of thing until I come on tonight. And at 8, it's going to be the same thing. It's going to be the same thing, except it'll be an hour long. This is rapid fire. Ask your questions. Don't let it be about love or partnerships or situationships. I don't read for that crap. I'm here to get real people questions and real people answers. Not, is homie gonna come back to me? If you have to ask that, then the answer is 99.9% no. Ask your questions. Invite the evil eye. Let's go. Thank you for all of you who have joined. I will be here at 8 p.m. to do this again for an hour. Please come with your questions, because it's kind of pointless for me to be here. What are all these Reddits? Okay. Those of you who can come on here and confirm that I am who I say I am, please join me. You'll get free answers. Encourage your visitors. What? Your viewers about your life. No. People should not. No. That's not a way to find people. I do live, unedited shit. But since Janet has been on my mind since last fucking night, let's go ahead and read for Janet. Because her people will not allow me to sleep. I could be getting the name wrong. It could be Jane. But it's a Jane Janet situation. I am 1000% sure on that. You can ask a simple question. As long as it doesn't have to do with love, I'll answer infertility questions, anything about you conceiving a new human in this race. I will obviously go ahead and... What is this fucker chewing on? Handsome, what are you chewing on? Oh my god, he got a Ramica. Don't be scared. Come on. At least throw your question out there. I've never woken up for no reason. So Jane, Janet, there's no other variations of that name. This is why I can't sleep. One, Janet has the Wheel of Fortune in her past, but she chose the wrong man. She chose somebody who can manipulate her, who can make her all these false promises, this, that, and the other. And look, this is something he does all the time. I can't make this shit up. I cannot. I don't edit. I'm live. You see me here. Some guy earlier even asked if I was bloated. What the fuck ever. If you want me to pull a card, as if and ask the cards if I'm bloated, I'm obviously not going to do that. But I thought it was kind of stupid. It's funny. I like when the hecklers get in here, the trolls, whatever you want to call them. They promote my shit the most. And I don't forget anything. If you've listened to any of mine and my husband's podcasts, you will know. There's a reason it's called Please Excuse Her. If there's any of my... Anita, you're doing the most. Ask the question you want to ask. Even if it's relationship, I'll answer. Come on, Anita. You're doing the most in here. Let me know what you want to know. And if it's private, I'll have you DM me and I'll do it for free. But this is something of urgency. Anita's doing the most. This is a life-changing, altering event for Miss Anita. You know what? I'll go ahead and read for you. With my special deck that a client had made for me called The Mystic, because my Native American name is Mystic Dark Owl. I woke up like this. I wasn't trained. And my husband and I are going to cover the differences between clans and cults, because we were both taken advantage of. And when we left, a lot of other people left as well. And now the NDAs, their time has run out, and I'm ready to fucking talk. My cat died, but that cat saved you from a lot of things. Oh my God, when you said that, like cards just started flying. And I don't normally do this. I say if cards shoot out and that's what they read, that means they don't know how to shuffle their cards. But I do. I've been doing this since tarot cards became a thing. You feel very alone. Very alone. And it's affecting your job. You have a really good fucking job. Hey, did you get my previous message? Probably not. Even though you're feeling grief and loss, it's affecting your whole job, your career. It's not a job, it's a career. Don't jeopardize that. I'll go ahead and pull the next card. It's inverted. People are going to start walking out of your life because you can be replaced. This lets me know how old you are. You're at least in your late 30s, early 40s, based on this card. Now I gotta shovel this shit again. I keep seeing 23. Anita, I know you're shooting those hearts. That means you know what? Your ancestors' energy is so strong. If you DM me, I'll give you a free reading tomorrow. And my readings are very intricate. I will read the runes for you first. Nancy Grace, it's party time, perks record. Okay, I'm not interested in that. I do cover stories about missing people and missing children and women of ethnicity. I keep seeing 23, like 823, 923. Can you help? Sure. I've been seeing 9/11 since before 9/11 even happened, and my mother-in-law is not here anymore I'm being called to a specific deck for you, CB. 23. One number away from a very pivotal number, 22. I usually don't work with this deck, but this is the one I was called to. No, hold on. I like to keep the energy. Where'd the person go? Here we go. CB. I like to stare at the people so I can focus on their energy. I keep seeing 23, 823, 923. My dog is making so much noise. If y'all can hear Taylor in the background, let me know. Taylor Swift, so that I can turn her down. Anita, you're very, very welcome. There's a lot more that I need to say, but I won't do it in a public forum like this, even though nobody knows you. Okay, moving on. CB, I'm tapped into your energy, and I understand why they chose those cards. You're doing shit to end your own career. Everybody is there. Everything is in place for you to have all the things you've wanted, not what you've needed. Nobody's going to bless what you need. There are your needs. Wants. Nobody's going to be doing your wants. I want a fucking G-Wagon. I'm driving the Chevy Equinox that my brother pays for. So what? He wrecked 4 cars before then, so he owed it to me. But that's neither here nor there. Anita, I still need to talk to you. Please DM me so that I can finish the reading. It's not something I feel comfortable talking in public about. Now, back to CB. The numbers 23 are coming to you because they're giving you until September 23rd. You will lose your family. You will lose your career. You will lose everything. Everything. This is inverted for a reason. So you start losing money. Okay, here's what I'm picking up. CB, you're a person who's trying to make fetch happen, right? And I totally respect the hustle, but not off the backs of somebody else who trained you, who taught you to work under them, and then you were like, oh my God, I can go do this on my own. It's kind of like being a fuckboy. I'm sorry, not sorry. That's why it's called Please Excuse Her. I'm gonna tell you the fucking truth. you're a fuck boy and or girl, but I get it's male energy. You're toying around with too fucking much right now. Skip August 23rd. They're going to come for you. They be in the universe. If you don't get your shit together in September 23rd, you're going to have a major shift in your life that you're not prepared for. That's just keeping it real. I don't want to view goals. It doesn't matter to me right now. Anybody that has an FTM, I'm going to talk to you. CB, I'm not going to lie. You give me like shady energy. I mean, I will never not read for somebody like that. But you're kind of like what I would call the equivalent to a homie hopper. But in your career. Which is fucked. You don't fuck over the people who give you money. I used to work in payroll with my mother-in-law and her best friend. Please believe, don't ever piss off the people who are in charge of your money. Figure out a way to be in charge of your own money. Well, let me scroll. Here we go. All you have to do, CB, you're in here. I don't care if it's your birthday. I honestly, the universe doesn't care. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm being honest. The universe thinks that you're very narcissistic and that you use things in your past to manipulate people. I don't care if it's your birthday or not. I'm telling you what I see and how it is. And luckily you don't have a picture, so nobody's going to go and hate on you. It is what it is. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Unfortunately, CB, you give me bad energy. And even then, I went ahead and pulled the cards for you. You're very narcissistic and you need to cut the fucking shit out. Figure out why you're being that way and get your shit together. Because you can't be deflect your whole life. Your fucking arms will get tired. Again, why it's called Please Excuse Her? I really hate when my husband does that. It pisses me off. But I've learned over 25 years that he's doing it for a reason. And in the event that he has to... Hold on. I have done many things. I'm a certified medical assistant who should be a doctor. I'm that smart. I know the law inside and out, innocent and guilty, because that's how I was raised. Being with somebody for 25 years, with somebody like me and my family the way they were, is beyond my comprehension. And I'm a fucking medium. I don't like to say that out loud. Hey, Beck. I better see you next weekend or this weekend. I've been working so fucking hard on graduation. I'm about to lose my mind. Becky, come on here. That's my sister-in-law. She probably don't want to come on camera, but you can make it to where you're not on camera. Becky, get your ass in here. I've never been more public with who I am, how I was born, and it's really hard it's a hard pill for people to swallow that I didn't go to school for this. I was in a clan. My entire family was in a clan, but you'll have to tune in Thursday for that episode. Maybe tomorrow, if I can get him to come out. Hi, Samantha Miller. How are you? Thanks for being in here. Becky. I'll pretend I don't know you, okay? But you do have a profile picture, so I'm just saying. If anybody knows me more than anyone else in the world besides my husband, it's going to be his sister Becky. We have a lot of similarities, and I didn't know that until we were living with her. And we had these amazing conversations that literally bring me to tears, even to this day. I love her so much for being able to understand me. While her views are completely obscurely skewed to mine, she's never made me feel uncomfortable. Paul's mom and dad never made me feel uncomfortable. His mom is deceased. Rest in peace, Mama. He's lost his mom. I've lost my dad. Get it together, bitch. Get it together. I will never cry on screen. It's just not going to happen. When I started really getting to know Becky, I felt like for once in my life, outside of my husband, I had to teach him quite a few things. But Becky, she understood me from the get. And that's very fucking hard to come by. It is. Thank you, Becky. I hope you know how much I love you. I'm only going to be on here for 5 more minutes. I hate that AI comes on here. I'm going to send invites to all of you. Y'all come on here. Get up in here. Say hi. Carolyn, Alex. Oh, you've got 2 different accounts. Come on, people, get in here and ask your questions. I'm answering everything. Becky, if you want to come in as an unknown, that's perfectly fine. Maybe you have a question for me. I don't fucking know if you don't have your name and not your picture. Like, go tell Black to download TikTok real quick. Or meet me somewhere. Hello, what's your name? We can't hear you, sweetheart.
Hello, hi, how
There
are
you
you?
go. Let me turn off Taylor Swift. Hold on one second.
My name is Sherkhan. What is your name?
She's kind of loud.
Hello, you play match one battle with me?
Is that all right for
Yes,
you?
okay, bye. Yup.
Let me know if she gets too loud.
No have viewership, but okay, just one
So, can
match.
I ask you a question from the
Yeah.
get? Why is it, and I'm not a racist person at all. I know people
You
say
know,
that before they say something crazy, but no, I have a legitimate question. Why do the people that look like you are from the Middle East, what is their attraction to me? All in my DMs is people from the Middle East. 444, we're going to claim that. Thank you, Jesus. Oh, you're telling me to go fuck myself?
I'm not understand your English. You are too much English speak. Means little bit of speak. I'm not understand.
Okay,
Yeah.
let me do it this way. I want to ask a very curious question. It doesn't have anything to do with anything.
Where are you from?
Did you understand that?
No, I'm too little bit.
I
Not.
can't talk any slower.
Okay, okay.
You might want to just tap out of this.
अर्शद भाई वेलकम कैसे हो मियाँ जी ठीक हो
Assalamu alaikum.
वालेकुम सलाम। दिमाग खराब है यार। मियाँ क्या हाल है, कैसे हो, सेहत ठीक हो? थैंक यू ब्रो। बड़े दिनों तो बाद गुजरे हैं, खैर होवे, वापसी होगी?
Oh, homie is still talking. Hold up.
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह
Hold on.
जी।
No, 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 no. I mean, no disrespect. I
वी
just
लेवल,
don't know
आप
how to
सुनाओ? मैं ठीक, आपकी
put
दुआएं
up the
भाईजान,
remote.
अल्लाह का शुक्र।
Okay, so let me ask you this.
वेयर आर यू फ्रॉम?
I'm from Louisiana originally, and I live in Houston, Texas.
ओके।
Where are you from?
क्या करो, अल्लाह पाक आपको सलामत रखे। I'm from Pakistan and you are living Qatar. Thank you, Lala.
I
Allah
worked for a doctor who was from Calcutta. I'm not
Calcutta.
joking. He's from Calcutta, India, and
No,
he
I'm not
took a
Indian.
break to go over there.
I am not Indian. I am from Pakistan, Kashmiri.
Okay, so my sister worked with Dr. Amir.
Oh, nice.
And Dr. Amir and Dr. Yusuf, Pakistan and Calcutta, they didn't get along. They did not get along. So they separated in the same building. So my sister was being trained with a Pakistani doctor,
कहानियाँ लाला, कहानियाँ। अच्छा।
a Calcutta doctor and his wife. I actually studied because my father was Islamic when he passed away. He turned that way in prison.
Okay.
They had his back. He knew he was about to get ended, and Islamic people.
इंग्लिश में पढ़ाई, इसको जान छुड़ाने कितना टाइम लग सी? 2 मिनट लग सकते, कितने मिनट रह गए? 1 मिनट 45 मिनट। अच्छा, यस जोजो, वेलकम जोजो, हाउ आर यू? यस यस।
Yes. Go ahead and click out. Hold on. I'll give you a follow, but how do you get out of here? It's got to be on your side.
जोजो, do tap like, share, repost.
You can go or you can stay. I don't care either way. But if you're having a hard time understanding my English,
yeah, because I am not too much speak English. I am little bit speak. You play
Hold
with
on
me
one
only 5 minutes.
give me this.
You wait only 1 minute, okay? लुडिया
Okay.
पठिए, मेरा एक स्कोर ही है आपका से कितनी है कहना अपना यार, कितने फंस गए यार भैन दूसरी कहना मियां सुना कितने गया बोया से
I
क्या रोला
have
बोला
no idea what
क्या
you're
मसले
saying.
मसाले ने, क्या टेंशन है?
I know Assalamu alaikum and Malika Assalam. No mas.
सब कहानियां ने लाला, बंदे फसाऊ है, समझो बंदे फसाना किस तरह इन्हें, सब बेचक्कर है।
Assalamu alaikum and goodbye.
हाय हाय हाय, ओए मियां तेरियां शाटा, ओए मियां शहजादा भरा।
I wish I knew what you were saying because you're probably
नहीं,
saying
एक कर गया सी, काफी अरसे तो बाद आए वापस, क्या चक्कर है?
Why would you join? Hold on. Why would you join
क्या चंगी
an English speaking podcaster if you didn't understand the language? Bye.
See you, bye bye.
Bye.
Big respect.
Respect. Okay, this is why I don't invite people that I don't know. He doesn't even speak the language. And I've studied the Quran. I just don't know how to speak Farsi. And that's not my bad. I don't even speak Spanish that well. CB, I really need you to DM me if you're still in here. So I'm here for about 5 more minutes. Oh no, sorry, 10. You can ask a question, any question, and I will do my best to answer it. And I only do these free calls once in a blue moon. I've been on hiatus. No. I'm sorry. I would love to tell you, Cynthia, but I don't do relationship questions. If my rule of thumb is if you have to ask, the answer is no. What does it say? A Q&A session answering graduations on topics from family to race. I didn't know we were doing that, but okay. Jaded girl. I'm going to invite all of you. I'm just having fun. Okay, Miles, I'm not inviting you because you're a troll. Okay, this is who I was looking for. Karen, what's it say? Hold up. I'm old. Karen Kiefer 4. Are you still in the chat? I remember it from earlier. Karen Kiefer. If you're in the chat or you watch this playback, please DM me. And if any of you know her, please reach out to her. Yeah, there he goes again. Here we go.
Want to run a battle?
Yusuf?
Yeah.
I worked for a non-Yusuf for many years.
What happened?
Why would you join me at all?
I want to battle.
Huh?
Just wanted to see if you want to battle.
Ask me a question and I'll tell you.
1 sec.
Huh? Oh. He didn't even say assalamu alaikum. He said namaste. The most generic way to say bye to anyone. And the minute I asked him to ask a question, he disappears. I charge for my time, as I should. So when I do free events, y'all should be asking questions that other people pay for my time. I'm not asking for anything in here but your fucking questions. But I won't talk about love questions, situationships, relationships, marriages, divorces, anything that has to do with you and someone else. By law, I'm not supposed to read about anyone else. You can't ask on behalf of a friend. CB, hold on, sidebar. CB, I'm glad somebody found you. Can you please go to my DMs? Because there's so much more that I need to tell you. And not in a public forum. And I'm not going to charge you anything. I'm not that kind of person. Big Daddy. What? I'm not going to be inviting you. I've already sent Jade. Brianna. Vida by Brianna, the co-host now. Okay. I think she's offline already.
Hi.
Oh, there she is. Monique?
Money. Money.
Oh, money.
Yeah.
I like it, girlfriend. What is up? Why? Exactly. As soon as I ask them to ask questions. That's okay. I wish I knew how to read. I believe that's Russian, but I don't speak fluent Russian. I don't speak. I lie. Festastu. I know how to. let people know I'm saying stop, get the fuck away from me. I know that. Christy, you've been on my mind a lot. I don't know if you're still in here, but she's someone I've known since pretty much elementary. And I see you a lot on TikTok. And there's so much that I need and want to say, but I never knew if you would be open to that. But if you are, please DM me your phone number. My friend Zulika in here, she can tell you exactly what I'm trying to tell you. Angie Castillo, let's see. There's something about that name. Yeah, I waved at CB. Get in my DMs. There's too much that I need to tell you. Not on a public forum. Okay, so you're Brit. That's all it tells me. Brit C?
Girl, Bree.
What the fuck? It doesn't even show that you're in here. I'm so sorry. Do you have any questions for me?
No, cause you done messed up my name.
Okay. Sorry, I am not fluid linguist. I'm so sorry. Christy, seriously, get in my DMs. I get pulled to you all the time. But like I said, I didn't know. Once I went to Selena's funeral, that's all anybody knows me for. So it's really, really hard to keep friends. But I know that you're genuine, so. I already answered CB. Who? Def not Wyatt. Okay. I already talked to Anita. I'm not going to invite people I don't know. I really don't like that. They're doing it for their own personal gain. Because if you do a they have a promotion going on. If you can do multi-guest, they'll give you like $200. And see right here, it's telling me the match has started. Remember to co-host, community, and then all about the inappropriate comment, blah, 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 blah. I don't like that they do that. But my husband and I are fixing to hit up Discord. I have a lot of funny stories. Some that most people wouldn't find funny because they're actually quite tragic. But it was an everyday occurrence for my family and I. We were just able to learn and grow, some of us. Oh, Jesus. Do you have a question for me?
Yeah. Why you have too many tattoos?
Why I have what?
Too many tattoos.
Well, because I don't really give a fuck about the government or anyone else. And every tattoo has a very significant meaning.
Yeah, I have tattoo too. But
Well, then why would you troll on me like that?
was saying, you say a question. Why you ask that shit? You fucking little rat.
I'm not. Middle Eastern people, man, they either love or they hate me. Either way, I don't care. But I'm going to get off of here. I've been up for 26, almost 27 hours. So, Britt, I'm so sorry I fucked up your name. And if you're that hurt about it, I will do a full-blown reading for you for free just hit me up on my DM and I'll hook you up. I only get to see certain parts of the names, which you should know. Hello, Poppy. Thank you, baby. All right, so if there's no more questions, you know what? Fuck this. Fuck the mail. Fuck this. Let me scroll. I have to make eye contact with the person's name. I prefer a face, but the name will do. She's not this far back. Where the fuck did you go, Brit? Well, anyways, I'm gonna fucking read for you because you're kind of a pansy and those are the people who need the most answers. So I'm gonna read from my favorite deck. It's not even my personal made deck. This is called the Mystic, one and only. But Brit, whether you're in here or not, you came here for a reason. And it wasn't to be a troll. I don't know why you decided to co-host. You don't want anybody to know anything about you and what you got going on. But your masks are fading thin. This is all before I even do the cards. I don't need cards. Actually, I'm going to put them the fuck down. This goes to Brit C. Because you've triggered me and pissed me off, I'm going to tell your business in public. Since you wanted to act in public, that's on your accord. That's your free will. Well, now I'm going to use my free will. You are very, very insecure. And I don't need to be psychic to figure that out. And I don't like terms. I'm different. There's a difference. But to come on here and then troll me, I'm going to put your business on blast. You have the fakest energy I've ever come across. Ever. And it's because of deep-rooted insecurities. This became a fucking defense mechanism for you. But don't fucking take it out on me. I'm not the one. But unfortunately, I feel sorry for the people around you in your inner circle. Because they're hearing this all the time. Nobody can move on because Brit is always going on and on and on and on. Bitch, shut up! Like, shut up. Let the universe, they have tried to bless you so many times, but you're too damn stupid and caught in your own way. You don't fucking understand what's going on. That's why you found yourself co-hosting in my event. So there, Brit C, that's your fucking reading. 0 fucking cards. Because I don't fucking need them. You do. You do. And I'm not angry. I am just being very vigilant about my reputation. I will take any motherfucker down. I don't care. Leave me the fuck alone. If you don't like that I misinterpreted your name, maybe you don't have enough followers to go live. I don't know. Yeah, that's shady, but I don't give a fuck. You came into my show as a co-host and got pissed off because I said your name wrong. That says a lot about your character, not mine. Where am I at? And I hope you were here to hear all that. It doesn't matter. I repost my lives anyways. Sadie, welcome to the bunch. But unless Mario Rosario or Sadie have questions or not, this session will be over because in 3 hours, I'm going to do this for real. And please guarantee my old and present clients will be there. They've been waiting for this time for 3 fucking years. I have held everyone's secrets. I have held and had to go through everyone's happy days that I don't have. It's very, very hard for me to have happy days. I'm too busy servicing other people. But that's the job, right? I didn't sign up to get pregnant at 17, but that's what happened. That's what I offer. Don't ask me anything about your fucking relationship, and I'll tell you whatever you want to know. But there's only one question per person, and it has to be for that person. You can't ask for a friend or homie is sitting right next to me. No, I don't play that way. I do not. I don't do readings on children. And women, if you want answers, knowing my tragic history, you need to quit it with no face, no this, no that. Come out. People need to hear your fucking stories. I'll do this one more time and then I gotta go. Lindsay, you came in here for a reason. Go ahead and let people know why you came in here. Yep, there she goes. No, here she goes. Lindsay, you're in here for a reason. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. None of y'all really know each other. So, I don't understand. Holly Violet, that's a pretty name. CB, welcome back. I'll get to see my DMs at 7:30 before I come back on. So don't take it personal. I just have to sleep. I require sleep. I am an actual human being. I just happen to be different. God is Jesus' father up there. I watch the sun and the moon every single day. And I pray. And my prayers go out the window. I'm manifesting this year. I've taught classes on manifestation, and people want it just for money. When you enter greed into a situation, I waved at who? Oh, Holly Violet. I'm used to knowing all the people's names, so bear with me on that one. And I normally film from that side of the room with that computer and my iPad, or I have our full setup for the podcast in our sitting area. So we're actually going to put more cameras because people want to know what we're like behind the scenes. And we're no different. I will tell you to go fuck yourself. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you how. I don't care. And he's always the one coming up behind me like, hey, please excuse her, blah, 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 blah. And I get pissed off at him. But he'll take it all the way home because he knows I'll pass out before I get home. But when it comes to this, there's not a fucking question, a shadow of a doubt. I've never been wrong. And that's not a flex. I'm human. I'm waiting to be wrong. I'm pretty sure, Lindsay, you spelled your name last wrong, Linda. No, it says Hoggles, what? I'm going to butcher that, so welcome, Linda. CB, you better be in my DMs. There's too much I got to tell you. Let me make sure I haven't lost anyone that I actually need to get a hold of. Okay, Britt, I'm already done. All right, y'all. Well, I'll be back at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, and I will be answering questions again, but I'll be giving free 3-card tarot readings. So I never know what the cards are going to say. I do know what I'm going to think, but that does not influence the cards whatsoever. I don't know any of you, except the 2 that I actually know. I don't know any of you. So how can I be wrong? Well, you would tell me I was full of shit. And I would tell you there has been instances in the past where I did this 24/7 and for my truck because I was truck driving at the time. Somebody came in there and tried to put a timeline, this, that, and the other. Well, other than talking to myself all day and talking to my dog all day who's over here snoring, I fell in love with the chemical aspects that happen in the brain to serial killers. Like, so that is my niche. There's not a case, there's not a person, there's not a nothing that I have missed. And I love that I get to help so many people in so many different ways. And I will be at the trial. I will be there for Celeste Rivas Hernandez. I will be wearing purple every fucking day. And I've read David's cards. It's in a previous video. He was too close to home for me. He only lived 15 minutes up the road. So there's a lot of crazy shit going on. We got the Epstein files. Now we got the alien files, which is really what I'm excited about. Because my dad and my uncle swore they were abducted by aliens. And that was the only story they told the same way every single time. In my bloodline, that's unheard of. Unheard of. You know what? You've been a fucking fan since the beginning. Or a troll. I really don't know. I'm not going to ask anybody else to join because I really got to get to sleep. Luckily, I decided to make red beans and rice tonight. Motherfucking, I need you to get in my DMs. Not for anything nefarious. Because I need to have a conversation with you. All right, guys. Oh, and also, I'm learning how to work Discord. You know what? Let me hit this. I'm still learning how to use Discord, but I can say whatever the fuck I want over there. Whereas TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram, I have to be careful with what I say. I can't use legal and medical terms. Apparently, it's triggering for people. You need to be uncomfortable because you will do everything in your power to get comfortable. I wholeheartedly believe that. And it's what I teach. So, but you, motherfucking, as soon as I saw your face, thank you, CB. I better see you again. Cindy Hatfield. Oh, she's so hot. She might break me one day. Cindy, what the hell are you doing in here? And you don't show your beautiful face? What's wrong with you? Invite 1,000 by 1,000 to join as guests? What the fuck is that about? Cindy, you don't even have a picture and I know exactly. I have an impeccable memory. I would love to answer questions live. I don't know what the fuck that means. 1,000 by 1,000 to join as a gift. Why is it all dudes? Hello, how can I help you?
What's going on?
Just helping people navigate life.
Okay.
Do you have any questions that you want answers to or guidance to?
Yeah. How could I stop? How can I stop like something that's like addictive?
Okay,
For example, like smoking.
it's a person. It's a person and it's weed. You have an enabler. Somebody that's going to give you what you want when you want it because they want something more from you. I don't need cards to answer questions. I really don't. I was born this way. But I'm going to talk to you. And I never do this, ever. There is an enabling female that makes you feel like it's okay. But in actuality, you need to deal with your trauma. You need to deal with why you're having panic attacks and anxiety. And you need to kick this person to the curb because they're the ones who are allowing you, like, oh my God, you've been through this. Oh my God, you've been through that. This will be the last time. That's coming to me. This will be the last time. Okay, let's get fried. This will be the last time. When is the last time going to be the last time? Just asking. And that's without the cards. No cards needed. I think you got some decisions to make.
Yeah. Wow.
Just tell your friends with no cards whatsoever. I am the real deal. I was born this way. Share it with your friends. I almost never go free live. It happens once a week. So how did you wind up getting here, if you don't mind me asking?
It's the co-hosting. It's like on the bottom left, right?
It sent you a message.
No. I invite like random people to my live to join it, so I could like get views.
Oh, you probably shouldn't have clicked on me. I'm a psychic criminal profiler. So I can tell you shit about yourself that you may not even remember. You're holding back tears right now because you know that I can help you and tell you how to get through the trauma bonds that you have personally. And a lot of it has to do with your parents. It has to do with addiction. It has to do with your parents. If you think I'm full of shit, you're public. Tell me I'm full of shit. I'm not saying that to, it's not a flex.
No, I understand what you're saying.
You have a lot of decisions to make, dude, and you're so young. You've messed up a lot of things, but that doesn't define you or your future. Get rich quick, that's coming to my brain. You don't have like a said career or technical certification. You just kind of move fluid through life. But you're not supposed to do that because when you're moving like liquid through life, on the highs, you don't think about the lows. You think about staying at the high because you don't want to deal with the lows. Does that make sense? I see a lot of emotion with you. If you get in my DMs, I will read for you for free.
Okay, follow me back.
Okay.
That is crazy. That is actually, cause like I have I don't experience readers before, right?
Yeah.
But mostly want money. So like I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like, okay, if you want money off of this, off of a reading, and you helping people out, you know what I'm saying, on a platform, it's cool to, you know what I'm saying, get your money here from there. It's just the thing is, you come to me, right? This one came to me.
I'm not asking you for anything.
No. I'm using this as no, because I'm saying this like somebody had came to me in my DMs, you know,
Yeah, they do
personally
that.
came to me personally and tried to give me a reading, but you know what I'm saying, tried to get me to pay. You know what I'm saying? It's just
I do charge for my readings, my extensive readings and stuff like that. But I have to give back to the community because God gifted me with this. I'm very religious. God and Jesus is my homeboy. He's sitting right next to me all the time. When I say I was born this way, I am not joking. I read you without any cards. And again, it's not a flex. You need real answers from a real person who doesn't know you. I'm not going to be positive or negative with you. I'm just going to tell you what the cards say. And I also do my own spiritual counseling because I don't think it's fair if you give people a whole bunch of information, you dig up all of this old crap, you take the money and go. That is not real mediumship or psychicship. I don't like to be called anything other than T because that's my name. And I will never ask you for money up front, ever. If you come back to me, we're going to have a conversation. But I feel so attracted to your 7-year-old self. When you were 7 years old, it's very specific. I see you in your pain, but you're 7 years old. And you don't have to say anything, but if you want to tell the world I'm wrong, you can do that. But I'm not.
you see me not saying nothing. I'm just, hey, I'm taking in.
Yeah. I am Native American, Mexican, and French. So anything from hoodoo, voodoo, Celtic magic, anything out there, I am the real deal. I didn't use one fucking card. I started shuffling them, but when I saw your eyes, you've been looking for somebody like me for a long time. So I don't feel like using tools to impress you because they wouldn't impress you. You've already done that. You've already been and lost a lot of money to people who thought you were they were trying to help you. I'm offering you a reading for free. I don't have nothing to gain or lose. You do. And if I can help navigate you through that, then that becomes a free will choice on your half. I'm offering you something that I almost never offer to anybody because I don't have a time limit on my readings. It's $40 and I just go from your birth to where you are right now. I go all the way back. And when I put that energy into the cards and I shuffle them with that person on my mind, their energy, their trauma, all of that shit, I take on. And it is hard for me. That's why I didn't do this for 3 fucking years. I wound up in the hospital. I was not sleeping. I wasn't eating. Some readings would go 12 hours. My longest has been 16 hours. Granted, I don't want to work that way anymore, but I had a special calling to you. And you've made some really bad, shady decisions, but it's because you don't have the knowledge of a trade. You don't have a purpose. You're a person that needs purpose and structure. You don't have that right now. And with the person who's enabling you, when you get fried or whatever, that's the end of the day. And like right now, you may be sitting at the pool, there's kids or whatever that I hear in the background, but those kids are way happier than you are right now. Nobody knows you in here. Nobody knows you. You don't have to be embarrassed. You don't have to be ashamed. You don't even have to be vulnerable. I'm going to tell you what I have to tell you. And you receive it or you reject it. But I've worked on some of the biggest cases because of the people that I know being a bail bondsman. It's all about networking that I get to do and go places that I can. But at the end of the day, it's me and this table. That's it. I don't have no smoking mirrors. I don't have no thing in the background telling you if you're a Taurus, you're, this sign or whatever. Those people are fake. That whiteboard in the back is not for you. Most clients don't even know what that shit means. So during COVID, I saw a lot of fucking scams going on. So I busted on the scene and everything went haywire from that point on. Because there's not a person that at least is online and open that you're going to find like me. Again, this is not a flex. This is just actual historical statistics, if you will. But try to enjoy the rest of your day. I know it's going to be hard because you got all this shit in your brain. Not just the shit I told you, but I've dug up something that is the reason why you think it's easier to stay fried. But I won't say it in a public forum. Just go to my DMs if you're willing.
Nah, follow me back. We'll talk.
Let me see where you are. What's your name? JAYB.
Yeah, Jay Blitz. That is actually wow. I've never ran into like a psychic like you for real. Like I've ran into plenty of people who have like, great discernment, great intuition.
Yeah.
But like, like understanding and actually like you putting
I break it down for you.
You putting down the cards. When I seen the cards, I already knew what business what time you was on. When I seen the cards, but I didn't know. I just didn't know. Like I didn't know you was like that. Like I didn't know you was like that. I didn't know.
That's what you needed, though. You need a real person in your life who's going to tell you, hey, we're going to get through this shit. And I always use a trash can example. People have this little trash can in their heart, and they stuff all this negative shit down in there. And anatomically, your brain does it for you too. If it's too traumatic, the brain has already shut it off. But just like a real physical trash can, if you keep stuffing it down, eventually it's going to start to smell, and people are going to be like, yo, your vibes are off, like, what's going on with you? But they only see that vulnerability when you're high and drunk. And then you don't know how to respond. Neither do they. So what do? They give you more. And you take it. This is a personal choice. This is why I have to be with you in person, not where there's hundreds of people watching. So I can't find your name in the feed. There's so many people, but if you send me the DM, I will definitely. I'm still looking for you. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm following you. Just click where you see where like it says like a microphone. Just click.
Oh, here it goes. Follow back. You just taught me something. I don't know how to work these platforms. That's why I just go live. I'm able to push the button and go live. I don't know anything about these technologies. My daughter, my youngest, has been on there since it was Musically. But she's 18 now, so she'll only be posting like thirst traps and shit. But anyways, she's of age. She can do whatever she wants. But I am the real deal. That's all I can say. And I finally found you, so I followed you back. It's not common that I leave people speechless. It's not common. It's not uncommon, I should say. but I help you navigate through what I dig up. I don't just give you the information and then you go off and self-exit somewhere because I've dumped all the shit on you, but I didn't tell you what to do with it. A real psychic is not going to counsel you. I do. However long it takes. For $40. And I'm giving it to you for free. You need me. So if I'm wrong, let the people know. If I'm right, let the people know, or don't let the people know. I'm gonna talk to you no matter what.
No, I'm not gonna say nothing. Is because I'm not gonna say nothing because I'm trying to get the message. I'm trying to receive the message. I'm receiving the message as we speak right now.
Yeah.
It is just I don't know what to say.
And that's okay. I talk
Look.
for a living. You don't have to talk. You just have to listen, have discernment, and be open to
It's
what I
crazy.
tell you.
It's crazy because I've been isolated my whole life basically. But the thing is, like, I love being alone. It's just like, some people you have that sweet spot for.
Yeah.
But like, at the end of the day, like, who gives a fuck? I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like,
You're gonna get up and you're still gonna be processing until we talk again. And that's okay. It's normal. But you'll start to see the people in your life differently. You'll start to question what their motives are. I live my life that way. I am not a public person at all. I can't be. Because right now in the state, I have so much to tell you. And it's coming through as a mediumship. Somebody's going to put you in your place. And you know who that is. They said he damn sure knows. She is very loud. She sounds very southern. But she ain't playing. She is not playing. You're too smart. And that's not from her. That's from me. That's what the universe shows me when I look at you. And right now, all I see is the sunshine. Let me see your face. There's a lot of pain behind your eyes, dude. And so you gloss them over so nobody can see, if that makes sense. You don't like to be vulnerable. You don't like to deal with things in the past because plenty of people will tell you what's done in the past is in the past. You can only move forward. You've been told that by so many people that the things that happened to you and the things that you witnessed and went through, you're like, oh my God, well, they say that's in the past, let's leave that there. That's not right. Because you're still carrying that trash. I will tell you how to empty your trash can. I'll tell you how to wash it out. And I'll tell you how to get rid of it. You don't need a fucking trash can. When you know who you are, you set boundaries. You don't let people cross those boundaries. And then, and only then, do you see life the way it's supposed to be. Then and only then. You have no idea who the fuck you are. You're so fucking confused every day. It's giving me a headache, actually. Again, that's not your fault. That's just my fault. You have a lot that needs to be said from the other side. So you don't want to know what I charge for mediumship, but again, I'm offering it to you for free. I normally only read for celebrities. I'm a celebrity psychic, and I work here in Houston on whatever cases they let me help out on. Because it is hard for people to accept people like me. It is very, very hard because I know stuff about you that nobody knows, not even your closest friends. But you don't have to carry this shit around by yourself. I'll teach you how to get rid of it. When somebody like me comes around and is offering you free time, and the time is endless, I don't stop talking until the universe tells me to stop talking. But you need me. You've been fooled, and now you are the fool. And you're stuck at a crossroads, and I'll help you get through it. You have one foot on one side, the other foot on the other side, good and bad. You're at a very pivotal point in your life. The number 27 is all over my fucking messages. The number 27. I have no idea what it means, but it's very, very prominent. They're pushing.
I just got a synchronicity too.
You got a what?
I said I just got a synchronicity as well.
Oh.
That is wow.
And I'll give you up to 4 friends. 4 friends that I'll read for, because they need to hear it. They need to be shocked. They need to know that people like me exist, so that y'all can all heal and grow together. There's no reason for separation. There's no reason for separation. Tomorrow's not promised to us. Separation is not an option. And then you fill the voids with other people. You should be looking at people. I don't give a fuck what you do in your personal life, but you should give more of a fuck about yourself, instead of the people who are they're yes men. It's okay, sweetheart. It's okay. It's in the past. You don't got to worry about that right now. That's what's coming through. You've been told this over and over and over and over again. But because that person is not here to put their foot up your ass physically, they're leaving your brain scrambled on purpose. Everything is done with purpose. You needed to find me when you found me. And you didn't even come in here, I don't think. It just said, it's been trying to get me to do co-host.
That is.
I don't know you at all. Never even heard of you.
That is crazy. That is. I need to talk to you in private.
Yes. And I'll give you up to 4. There's 4 people around you that I need to talk to. Your ride or dies are not your ride or dies. If they get off the ride, they ain't getting back on. They're going to leave you there by yourself. And then what you're going to do? They'll put you on a fucking merry-go-round. You're already on the merry-go-round, and you can't figure out how to get off. That's the way they're telling me that your brain is just circulating. You're so confused. And it's because you're at a pivotal point in your life. And you know that. And I haven't pulled one fucking card. I don't need to. But I'll pull them when I read for you so you can see what I'm talking about. It makes you feel better. But I just proved to you that I don't do that shit. I'll use it. I'll use it in private. A lot of people, it's a very hard pill to swallow that people like me exist. We do not go public because we would be attacked. And that's what happened to me 3 years ago. And now I have this fucking battery pack on my spine that I have to operate with an iPhone. Like, people have put me through hell when I went public. But now I got boundaries. I got packages, I got times, but I'm never gonna ever turn down somebody that the university needs me to talk to. I won't do that. I don't operate that way. People who do this for personal gain will go up in flames eventually. And they're wolves in sheep clothing. And what's so frustrating to me, what's giving me a headache, is you knew it when you walked away from them. You knew it. But because they gave you a title of psychic, That's how they get you. What do I got behind me? Some fucking blinds, a bed, a fucking computer. I don't have nothing to gain or lose from this. I'm just real. I can't explain that. I'm not AI. I am real. Like I said, I was born this way. And it is a horrific way to grow up. I was put in hospitals. I was told I had schizophrenia, multiple personalities, because nobody understood what I was going through. These people that I was talking to, were very real to me. Just like your person is very real to me. But the people around you are. And the funny thing is, you're the most intelligent. You have the most drive and the most ambition out of all of them. You need to go back to the beginning. You need to find your happiness. You need to find your freedom and be able to stand on your own 2 feet. And in order to do that, you have to be vulnerable. You have to be open to it. And you are. And even if I wasn't a quote unquote psychic, the bags under your eyes tell me a lot. I was a nurse. You don't sleep. The bags under your eyes tell a lot. And marijuana is supposed to put people to sleep. But your hamster's on the wheel going faster. Powder used to make me slow down. Weed makes me speed up. And you're the same way. And once you became immune to it, you had to do more and more and more to get that same effect. But you're still not fucking sleeping. Why? Because you're filling voids with trash. You can't pray. I'm about to hit you real hard. Now I'll let you go. You can't pray as hard as you do for freedom, for safety, for protection, for purpose. You can't pray like that and not walk the walk. Just like I don't like when people say, I'm sorry. Show me. That's what your female person up there, she's kicking me. She's kicking me. Because you already know what I'm talking about. You already know. So that you have the tools, you have everything that you need, but you don't believe in yourself and you don't believe you deserve it. And that's sad. Depression leads to oppression, which you've already admitted to. The next step, when all of your vulnerability is gone, it goes depression, oppression to possession. That's the next step. And you know about that stuff because of where you're from. You don't play with that. And you're not going to play with me. You're not. You can't. Your mind is going like this, and that's normal. That is very normal. People go their whole lifetimes without meeting a genuine person. I don't like titles. I hate them. But when you find somebody different, like myself, latch on, especially when I'm offering you free services. Latch on. I'll let you take as much as you need. I will let you, because the universe is constantly. I talk so much, I ate 2 gummies before I got up on here. I ate them 3 hours ago. It helps with my pain and anxiety. Doing these readings gives me a lot of anxiety because I feel what you feel. And I can tell you that your feeling makes me kind of sick because there's too much spinning. There's no one walking a straight line. Everybody is just kind of, like I said, fluid, just going through the motions. If you're going to live day to day, make it your own day to day. Even if you already said you're oppressed, you like to be by yourself. Find your strength within yourself. You have all of the tools to do it. It's very frustrating because most clients that I come across, they're just quickly looking for solutions. Think of a math equation. What are we solving? What's X? You don't know how to solve for X if you don't have A, B, C, D in front of it. And that's where a lot of people stay stagnant. They become complacent and accept that their lives, this is it. This is what my life's supposed to be, I guess. And that's just fucking not true. And anybody who's told you that is a fucking liar who's jealous of you. People who tell you wrong things see things in you that you don't see in yourself. And they use it for their own personal gain. You don't have any energy because you're like an octopus just spraying that shit out everywhere. But you're not hugging yourself and you got 8 fucking arms. And I haven't even pulled out a card. I followed you back. I won't reach you today because I'm going live again at 8. But if you want to bring your friends in, I don't tell people that, hey, so-and-so sent you. Hey, so-and-so said this or that. You can't say anything. You're actually fucking speechless. The actual definition of speechless is the face that you have right now. I know that you got out of that pool. It's not about swimming. I don't know where you are. It says you're on the East Coast. But 647 over there, how do I know that?
It's not 6:47. I'm not in the East
Yeah,
Coast. It's probably telling you wrong.
like it's pulling up like Destin area, like right at where Espacandia Bridge is, if you're familiar with Florida.
Nah, what? I'm in Tennessee.
But that's not your thing. Atlanta is coming to mind for sure. There's a very strong presence. And they're even giving me a county. Hold on. I'm not familiar with Georgia. I was a truck driver. I drove through, but don't know anything about it.
What the fuck?
Georgia is coming to mind. Fulton County. Fulton County. Fulton.
What
Fulton.
the fuck?
Fulton.
What the fuck?
Fulton. Fulton.
What
Where are
the
you going? Hello? Hello? Where are you going?
1 second, 1 second.
Hey, Thomas.
That
You're
is
witnessing
fucking
something
crazy.
very
That
real.
is crazy.
I do not know this guy. So this guy, Thomas Soho BK, I've known him since junior high. And even my closest friends don't know what I can do. Thomas, stick around. You're witnessing something very miraculous. I was supposed to get off at 4:30. I'm a content creator, but I create my own hours. I was supposed to be off of this at 4:30, take my nap, recharge, and come back for my monthly live subscription. But I haven't done this in 3 years because it damn near killed me. I just started coming back out 2 days ago after a 3-year hiatus. And I don't know what FULTON means, but they're saying that it's a county. County, CO, yeah, not country. County. It just keeps saying county, county, county.
CEO,
Maybe somebody's in
CEO
Hartford.
County, CEO County. Oh my!
Yeah.
You said somebody's what? Somebody's in what?
It shows that somebody's like stuck there. Somebody is stuck there and they can't get out of their situation. Not even you can help this person. Hello? I'm sorry. I will make you cry. But some people have very happy readings. 333 on Please Excuse Her. I'm going to claim that. But I want to meet with you on Zoom for as long as it takes, and I will read for all 9 of my decks. I can break it down to you to months and dates. So tell your peeps, I don't need cards. I don't need tools. I was, again, like Lady Gaga, shout out to Lady Gaga, I was born this way.
You have people on your live right now. Hey, this lady, this divine being is, she's not lying. Look at my face, y'all.
I don't know this guy. I don't know him from anywhere.
Yeah,
I
we
don't even
we
know
do not know each other.
I
We
don't
do not
even
know
know
each
how you
other.
wound up. I don't know how you wound up in my life because I was inviting females, and your name is not female, and I could see your face. But I pulled you up out of the lineup, and somehow, again, I don't know technology. So how you wound up on my screen, I don't know. I don't even know how to turn you off. I just hit the button and go live. I've been doing that for years, like at least 6 or 7 years. I don't care to learn the technology because if the readings are edited, that's doubt. If the readings are 3 cards and you got to pay all this money and then they don't even tell you what to do with it, that's wrong. That's irresponsible.
I just seen a
But I'll
beautiful
let you.
black jumping spider.
No?
Oh my god! I see a black and white jumping spider.
Spiders are good
Does that
luck.
mean anything?
Actually. Spiders are very good luck. And you know how you just said it's black and white? And I told you earlier that you were being
Those
played the
are
fool.
black. My favorite color.
I understand, but the road that you're walking on is black and white. You don't know which color to choose. I could tell you you're choosing the wrong one. It's okay. It's okay to be speechless. It happens. And I don't know how to react to it. I really don't. I just laugh. And I'm not laughing at you. I'm just, it's the way I control anxiety. But I am very familiar with people that have this face on. And with most of my clients, I don't use any tools at all. They know that I don't need them. I just proved to you that I don't need. As soon as I started shuffling the cards, I was like, fuck this. There was fuck this energy. Somebody wanted me to talk to you. And I had to tell you things that no other psychic would know. Nobody would know about you, even your closest friends. She said I had to be specific. And she's not telling me.
She.
It's crazy, the things that I'm seeing. So go ahead, go enjoy your day. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh. It's just, I don't know how to respond, so I just laugh. But again, I'm not laughing at you. It's just the way I deal with the situation. I try to lighten it up, even though it's pretty dark for my clients. And even when I do my true crime podcast, I have my handsome dog do it. It is called Handsome Crimes. 555, we're going to claim that.
It's 555.
Yep. And I claimed it for you. I've got enough blessings. I gave it
That
to you.
is crazy. That is crazy. Like I know, like no. I've been ignoring and ignoring and ignoring and ignoring and ignoring and ignoring and ignoring.
Trust me, I got a headache. And I got to come back and do this at 8.
She is upset with me. That's what it is.
It is.
Oh.
And she's been knocking you on the head, but you ain't listening.
Yes, that's what it.
So now I'm getting kicked in the head, and that's not fair. I'm here in the real world. I can go to wherever you are and put my chancla up your ass. Chancla is just a Mexican word for I was going to say for chanclas. Flip-flops. Flip-flops. Toe thongs, to be specific. Oh, God, where'd it go? Don't chew your nails. You barely have any left. And don't chew your skin. That's bad. Well, I'm going to let you be in silence. I actually have to sleep. Otherwise, I won't be able to help people at 8. But your people around you are going to know that there's something different. They're going to know. Your whole demeanor, your whole aura, everything about you has changed. I'm starting to see the strength. I'm starting to see the strength that she has in you. How the fuck do I know who's on the other side? I don't know you. Don't know anything about you.
How do you know that? How do you know that? How do you know that? How do you know that?
I don't have to scribble on papers like Tyler the Medium. I have been doing this my whole entire life. And I try to step away from it. But God blessed me with this. I have to understand it that way. God's people, in their time of desperate need people to deliver messages. And I learned that at the age of 4. And I was medicated, being told I had all these crazy diagnoses that I don't actually have. But because people can't explain people like me, which we're a dying breed for sure. My kids could carry on, but my kids don't my kids don't like being this way. But you're very empathic. It's part of your depression. You take on other people's things. You're not supposed to do that. Hello? Don't fall. I'm sorry. But I'm not.
No, don't be sorry. No.
I'm sorry. I like to say I'm sorry, but I'm not. Because I'm
I know you're not sorry. I know you're not sorry. That's not even your no.
No.
This was
meant to be. You're the fool right now.
I am the fool.
Somebody reported me for something I said. Themes that may. What does it say?
It says consuming substance features a harmful health. That's it.
Yeah.
Just cancel it.
Go in my DMs and I'll What's your schedule? You don't really have one right now. What time do you wake up? 10 is what's coming to mind.
Honestly, like that I have school and stuff, like I wake up around
No,
I
but you
wake up
need to be available by your phone.
yeah, I'm
Just give
always
me a
on my
time.
phone. Yeah.
Just give me a time and I'll reach out to you.
A time.
We can exchange phone numbers, we can talk, we can do whatever you want.
Yes. I
And you
don't
have me for life. Once people find me or I find them, you got me for life. Just don't abuse me. That's all I ask. I can't take any kind of compensation from you. It's not warranted. If I took any compensation from you, I would have the worst luck in the world because I'd be going against everything that I've been taught. So enjoy the rest of your day. I know it's going to be hard, and you're going to have to explain your demeanor to people because they're going to know. There's a visible change. I'm seeing brightness. I'm seeing strength. For whatever reason, there's a lion in my head. Like, you're supposed to be the man, and you just don't know how to fill those shoes. That's the best way I can put it. So you feel like a failure, but you're not. You're a shining beacon of light. You really are. That's why it's frustrating. But I'll take some Tylenol tomorrow before I get on with you because it's a lot of shit that I have to get through. I already know.
that is they chose the right person. They
There's
chose
not
the right
many
person
else.
for the message. They chose the right person for the message. Yeah, I didn't know that they were I didn't know like y'all kind wasn't like I didn't know that y'all were like coming out like I didn't know that
We
y'all were
have
coming
to.
out I didn't know that y'all were coming out more in like social media wise. You know what I'm
We
saying?
have to. People need answers, and you can't trust the answers that are being given to you right now. So that's when we
Yeah.
come out. When there's some
That's
kind of
that
warfare, spiritual warfare, psychic warfare, any kind of warfare, you're looking for answers, but you're looking to the wrong place. So we come out of hiding because you would have never found me. You had to know somebody that knows somebody who knows somebody. There's like 6 degrees of separation to get to me, and I come from a famous family. My family is very famous, but I don't lean into that. I lean into what my calling is, and I help people. That's my calling. Oh, it's saying consuming substances. Oh, my vape, whatever.
yeah,
Can't take
they
my
do
shit
that.
away from me. I'll go on
It's a
Discord.
small.
I'll give it to it.
They ain't gonna
But
strike
give
you
me
for it.
time, huh?
I said they're not gonna strike you for it.
No, I just hit whatever. Keep it going. I have to smoke. I live in a high frequency. I don't sleep. I barely eat. Because sleeping is insane to think of when a person like me can't settle
Yeah,
down.
that's
We're constantly getting messages.
no, I
Constantly.
can't. I can't even. I can't feel for you. No, I can't even. I can't say that. I can't say that. I
Nobody
can't
can. We
say.
can't
I
relate.
can't say that. I cannot say. I cannot say that I feel for you. I cannot say that I feel for you. I cannot say that
No, it's a
because
blessing.
I do not. Because I do not. I don't. That's.
I
I
used to think it
don't.
was a curse. I thought it was a curse for many, many years. And my kids asked me to not do it because I was killing all the grass, because this does take a lot of energy. But now I have a little band and I plug myself into the wall at night to go to sleep. I literally
Mm,
put myself into the wall.
mm.
But we got Epstein files, we got aliens mixing with humans, we're at war. That's the kind of time where we come out and give you real answers. And we deflect you, we kind of pivot you away from all the bullshit. You're surrounded by bullshit, but you did it to yourself, which means you can get out of it by yourself. You're strong, dude. You're very, very strong. But you feel so disrespected all the time that you've become submissive. You just go with the flow. I love MGK, and he says, I create the waves, but I don't own no beach clothes. That's you. You create waves everywhere you go. It says you're a couch surfer, that you don't have a permanent residence, like with a mom and dad and stuff like that. You feel very alone. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There's no way I could know. There's no fucking way. And even I can't explain it. I can't. It's just the way I am. Yes. It's real. It is real. It's saying they're pinning us up against each other. It says, please excuse our show versus Jay Blitz. Go away. But
Yeah, I didn't mean to click that. I kind of just lost it right there.
it's fine. I'm used to it. I am. But I don't know how y'all feel either. I come from a very tragic family. I'll use the word organized. As far as my family goes, there's nothing under the sun that I haven't been through. Even the worst things you could think of, I should not even be here, because of faults of my father. But he's no longer with us. And the day before he died, he always hated this part of me, but he couldn't deny it. And he knocked on my table 3 times and asked me to read his cards. And just like the Bible, 3 times I denied him. He passed away 7 hours later. We found him in the morning. He knew. He knew. Just like I know right now. And I can't explain it. I was born this way, that's all I can say. The word I use is different because I can't explain it. I can't explain it my damn self. That's why I don't know how to react to it. I don't know what y'all are feeling, just like y'all don't know the turmoil that I go through. I don't know what it's like to be on the receiving end. I've never been that person. So neither one of us can relate. But one of us is telling the truth. And the other one just needs to not just listen to it, but hear it and let it sink in, because you already had it. You already have it. Stop taking the little kernels and making them this big heap of cornfields. Like, cut it out. That's not necessary. And you're young. You have your whole fucking life ahead of you. Don't sweat the small things. People are going to come and go out of your life, and you just have to accept it. And you have to find your new normal. whatever that may be. Sorry. Wait till you talk to me on the phone or on the Zoom call. I'm waiting for you to give me a time.
Oh, shit. My bad.
You're good.
See, look, I go by divine timing.
Yeah.
I don't really believe in time. Yes, we observe it, and we, you know what I'm saying, we are here to experience time, but I don't have that concept in my head. Yes, I'm here with it every single day, but up here, there's no time. This shit don't exist here.
You're
That
so
shit doesn't
fucking smart.
exist.
You're so
That
smart.
doesn't exist here. It doesn't
It
exist
doesn't,
here.
and it doesn't
It
exist to me
doesn't.
either. I don't wear watches. I don't do any of that shit. Half the time, I don't even know what day it is, and I'm being
That's
dead
so.
ass.
Oh,
Dead
I
ass.
thought I was the only one.
No. Dead ass. Half the time, I don't know how old I am. I was told I was 27 for like 5 years, and now I'm 46. I was like, can I be 27 again?
You are
I'm
not
almost 50.
40. There is
I'm
no way you're
46.
40.
46. I was
What?
born March 30th, 1980. I'm a Gen X. We're a dying breed.
Gen X? Gen
Yes.
X?
I'm
There's a Gen
46 years
X?
old. Yes. I even have the X's tattoo to prove it.
What era is that? Like, what year is that?
1980. I'm what they call a generational baby.
Mm.
People that are born on years like 70, 80, 90, 2000, 2010, 20, it spits out very unique people. I will say that.
Yeah, I'm a 9. Like
And
2009s. Yeah.
you're probably on the cusp of two different. Your whole life is that way. It's fucking confusing, and I need weed to keep up with you, and I'll probably get flagged for that too. But that's why I do Zooms because I can say whatever the fuck I want. And there's a lot of things I need to say to you that I can't say here, and I wouldn't say on a public forum. I know you don't know the people in here, but it's just not how I operate. The message is only for the person it's intended to be.
Um.
If you need
I got.
another day, if you need another time, I'll make myself available for you. I will move appointments. You need me right now more than ever. You don't have anybody that gives you direction. You don't have that figure in your life. But there's a lot of resentment there towards your father specifically. A lot of resentment. I was supposed to be off at 4:30. See what I mean? It just goes until it doesn't go anymore. But I really do need to go. I have to reset.
What does resentment mean? Yeah,
Resentment is
reset.
that
No. Yes, I'm.
you have you feel some type of way about that person, and you hold resentment like holding a grudge.
Oh my
Like
god.
holding a grudge.
Oh my god. Oh.
You had to separate yourself from that situation because it was toxic, and therefore you hold resentment. I don't know another word. Grudge almost against that person. You have to put up walls around that person because they've done you wrong. So without
Nah,
that
you need
figure
my.
in your
No.
without that figure of direction in your life, you're lost. You're just going through motions. You're not actually living. You're on autopilot, and that's not a way to live. Now you need to go smoke. Now you need to go smoke. I'll give you permission.
I was just
I don't
talking
even-
about this in my head. I was just talking about this. I was literally having a whole conversation with my inner self. You put it all on the table for me. All I see is dessert. Dessert. A full table of dessert. Dessert brought to me, just to me.
I accept.
In
I received
to me,
that.
but it was in different forms though. But they never, ever did it this far to the point where they know. No, I know that I needed this message now because you came. Because of you. You came. They sent you.
Yes.
Out of all the signs that they sent me, they sent you. You
Because you're hard-headed.
exactly.
You stubborn little motherfucker. You're that way because this had to be your defense mechanism your whole life.
What the fuck? What the
But you're
fuck?
legally an adult now. You need to be able to, make your own choices, make your own path, be your own man. But that doesn't mean the past is in the past. We got to get through that. Otherwise, it follows you and it just festers.
Absolutely.
It's festering in you now. Why not fester in a positive way to eliminate those negative feelings? That's what I teach people to do. That's my whole purpose in life. That and true crime. And Taylor Swift to go to sleep. I don't even fucking like her. But she turns my... I have to find things to turn my brain on. I love you, but I have got to go to sleep. I've been up since 3 o'clock this morning.
No. Please.
I'll DM you my phone number and just reach out. Yeah, just reach out when you can. I'll send it to you right now. I'm sorry, not sorry. You're not going to have words for a little while. Just let it process. You can't explain it. I can't explain it. So you either accept it or you reject it. And you're ready to accept. You've been running. But you know what? It's all cool to get a high school diploma. It's all cool to go to college. It's all cool to do all those things. But a certificate and a fucking degree don't mean shit if the person holding it ain't right.
Oh my God, that metaphor was actually. I
try to speak in ways that people will understand.
Other way you think I would understand, but
you already know.
I think in all perspectives. I try to think in all perspectives so I could see from different other point of views, so I could feel that same energy. Because
but you need to feel your own energy. You need to start asking for it back. Set boundaries. No is a very good word. People will look at you sideways when you start telling them no.
Oh my God. I can't say no. I'm too polite. I'm too nice. I'm too
no.
I'm
you gotta
too
know how to say no.
No.
You're what they call
I'm the fool. I'm the fool.
You are.
I was the fool.
You're what I call the duck.
I'm the fool.
I'm from Louisiana. I'm from New Orleans, so That's what we call the
I'm the
duck.
fool.
The duck
I thought I was
never knows who they
I
are.
thought I was the one who was.
Running shit. You
I
ain't running
thought I
nothing.
was. I thought I was advanced. I thought I was advanced.
But okay,
I
I will
thought.
tell you that your way of thinking is advanced, but your way of living is in slumber. Like it's just in the trenches. But you allow people to keep you there. Everything that is wrong in your life, you do to yourself because of other people. You're too friendly. Stop being friendly. I'm gonna move my live to 9. I'm gonna have to. My face is so fucking red and on fire. It takes a lot of energy. It takes a lot of energy. But I don't work like Tyler the Medium and scribble on paper. I don't even know what the fuck that means. If people come through, they come through. And your female person on the other side is so strong. I'm like seeing a paper fan in a Baptist church. She doing like this, but she hit you with it. She'll hit you with it over the head. That's what she's doing right now. She's going like this.
No way.
She's going like this, and then she folded and she's tapping you on the head. Like,
No way. Oh my gosh.
and I believe in Jesus. Like I said, Jesus is my homeboy. I don't believe in anything weird. I know that it's out there. I know how to protect myself and my family against it, but I just give messages as I'm supposed to. That's my job. That's my testimony. Saving people.
Yeah.
But I had to save myself first. So I understand that even though I had these heinous things happen to me, I didn't let it define me. I turned it into strength and hustle. I was pregnant at 17 and homeless. When I took my baby home, we went to my mom's friend's garage. I am not making this shit up. I've been in the trenches, so I know how to get out of them. So now I help other people get out of them. I'm just a lending hand. Hey, CV, welcome back. I'm still on live with this guy, Jay Blitz, who is having a hard time finding words right now. You're usually the prankster. You use jokes as a way to deflect. But when's the last time somebody made you laugh? Exactly. Sometimes the clown gets tired of laughing. Just saying. Now you have to go explain to your people what just happened to you, and in a way that they won't laugh at you and tell you you're crazy and give you a blunt. But right now you need it, so have at it. It's not an addiction for you, it's a coping skill. You don't have an addiction. And the only reason that you stay by yourself is because people suck the life out of you, literally, but you're letting them do it. I just teach you how to undo that behavior.
How do you know this? Oh no! My gosh! Oh my gosh!
I wish I had an answer for you, but I don't.
I've been looking for you. I've been looking for you. Yeah.
Well, now you found me. And at the prime time. It's all about the right person at the right time. You weren't even in my chat. You weren't even on my page. I don't know how you got here. I've never shared my screen with anyone in my life. And as I said, I've been hearing about this app since it was Musical.ly because of my 18-year-old daughter. And just so you can verify my
My phone's
age,
at 2%. Can you send me your number,
yep,
please?
you got it. Everybody else, goodbye. I was supposed to be off, but y'all just see what happened. So life happens. But I'll send you my phone number. We're gonna be best friends, Jay. Don't worry about
She
it.
is not. She is not lying. She is look.
It's fine. People accept me or they don't. I find the people and people find me when they're supposed to. This isn't for entertainment purposes. This is not for entertainment purposes. This is not about money. It's not about personal gain. It's not about gaslighting. It's not about narcissism. It's about getting down to the nitty gritty, digging that trash out, and getting rid of the trash can. Because what happens when you put so much trash in a can? It starts to smell. So people start asking you, hey, are you okay? Because they can smell it as a metaphor. And so then the trash starts overflowing. And then people don't like when you have issues, they don't want to hear about you talk about yourself. They want you to listen to their bullshit, and you do. And then you take it on. Here you are wearing no shirt, but you got about 50 pounds of baggage on your back that I can see. 5 people in a circle. You and 4 other people. But I'll send you my phone number, sweetheart. I don't know how to react. I'm so sorry. I'm not sorry for the information by any means, but I'm sorry that I don't know how to react, even in my 46 years of life. And I've been seeing dead people since I was 4. It's not a way to live, for sure. It's creepy. It's scary. It's very hard. I actually did something to take it away from my kids, but let them know that when they turned 18, all of my kids, or my youngest is fixing to be 19. My oldest is 26. No, she's 28. And I have a 21-year-old son. So again, there's nothing that I haven't been through, but none of that relative information or context means anything. I'm here to deliver a message and help you navigate that message and get on the other side. So you're walking on a straight path, not a fucking split path. You got to learn, you got to pick a side. And I got to tell you, black's an amazing color. It's my favorite color. I don't own a shirt that's not black. And I love Machine Gun Kelly, and he wears some colorful shit. I think his phone died. All right, y'all. Thank you for staying in. Thank you for witnessing what it is that I do. I read this kid with no cards, no goals at all. And that's what I do. I help people find their way back. And Jay, let me go ahead and send you my number. But I love you all. I'll be back at 9. I'm going to do 9 because I have to rest. I have to. Look at my face. That's with the filter. But I love you all. And Jay, I'm fixing to send you my number.